Kobe Mainoo, what exactly is happening to one of Manchester United's best players from the academy in recent years? This boy, who is the reason I left Uganda to go to Old Trafford looking for my Kobe. Do you remember? And now he's not playing, not in the Europa final, not in the opening game of the season. He is left out of all important games, even when he comes, plays one game, and he shows us that he is indeed a special player. But what's happening to him? We're here to talk about that. You expected this video to come, certainly. If you've been around here on the United Hotspot, you know me and Kobe are inseparable. It's the only souvenir I got from Old Trafford. His shirt number, pin. Who stole it from my house? I have no idea. But they didn't steal the love I have for him. This boy is special. You are more special if you understand that the internet today is the new normal. It's how we all spend our time, and now it's at the level of artificial intelligence. If you understand how to use that internet to earn money for yourself, trust you me, your life will change so quick from wherever you are. But also, DSTV is the home of football. Stop piracy, fam. You're putting your gadgets, your life, your family, and your accounts, your privacy at risk by subscribing to platforms that are illegal. That's why they are called illegal. Don't go there. You also certainly doing something illegal. But why risk your gadgets when DSTV is saying with the Kawiki package you can pay 39k to watch particularly what you want to watch, the football you need to watch, including Fulham, Manchester United next weekend. Subscribe, like, and let's get into it. So, Fulham, Man United. These are things I'm going to observe in this game. I'm going to go into that game looking out for one thing. Yes, I know I want to see Benjamin Sesko start the game, and I know Amorim sees it. But certainly I don't expect Mount to start that game. I also don't expect Casemiro to start. I expect Kobe Mainoo to be played alongside Bruno, because Bruno is the player who is always there. If that doesn't happen, then that is going to confirm my fears that are already beginning to grow within me, because Kobe has been punished. Kobe has been sidelined for crucial games for way too long. From last season to now, that boy did not play in the Europa League final. It doesn't even make sense. The boy was not used in that Man United Arsenal game. The way Man United was pressing and killing Arsenal, Kobe comes in that game. He's going to score a goal, trust you me. That boy knows how to find the goal. He plays one ball like this and he puts off 5 defenders. Play him with Cunha and Bumo, he's going to destroy them. But why didn't Amorim play him? Is it that he's protecting the boy and preparing him to be at his very best before he can put him there? Because he sees maybe now he has not adapted well with the players around him and the way he wants to play. We've said it here before that Bruno sort of blocks or impedes Kobe, because when Kobe is playing with Ugarte, they look good. But when one of them is playing with Bruno, more times than not, they struggle. Could it be that Amorim is protecting this kid? Because you should ask yourself, Kobe was already a starter in the England national team in the Euros. The World Cup is coming next year. He knows he needs to be playing to make the World Cup. That would be progress for his career. And he has not signed a new contract with Man United. But he's okay, he's calm. He's not trying to force a move away. He's not complaining. Clubs are not trying to bid for him. So meaning he's okay with what's happening to him. That is how we can look at it. That's one way of looking at it. Could Kobe be comfortable with whatever Amorim is doing with him? The way it looks, if he's comfortable with it, it's meaning it's mutually agreed on. The way it is believed that Amorim and Onana mutually agreed that he's not good enough to be playing football now. They need to first prepare him to be good and bring him back when he's ripe, but they have not told him he's leaving. Could it be the same thing with Kobe, that they have together, because one of the key qualities they speak of Amorim is his communication, that he tells you as a player exactly what he expects from you, and he helps you be able to execute it. If you fail, that's up to you, but he will help you. Now, is he in that phase with Kobe saying, I know your potential? Amorim mentioned in an interview one time that he keeps telling Kobe, please He's always on his case, the pace. Step up your tempo, your pace. You've got everything, but step up your pace. You cannot play in that lackluster manner. Is he trying to get him to that level where he feels he's ready? And then also protect him by telling him, you know what, for as long as Bruno is there, he has got to be playing, but you don't play well with him unless he's going to play up top as a 10. But for as long as Bruno is playing central, wait for Baleba, because trust me, put Baleba next to Kobbie, that could be magic in the middle. Have they told him to wait? And he's more of a plan for the future. Wait for Bruno, who is, I believe, is going to be at Man United for a season, and maybe move on next summer. And then Kobbie comes with Baleba, and it's a fresh start. Bruno and Casemiro have both left. Could that be the plan with Kobbie? Again, all these are conspiracy theories. I'm just trying to read the whole situation. Because we must understand why Man United's best talent, most talented kid, is still there, but is not playing. Has he dropped in his levels? Have his levels dropped? Could that be it? But when he plays, he doesn't look so bad, worse than everyone else. Has Amorim failed to find a position for him in his system? If that's the case, why isn't the boy not let go of? Why aren't they cashing in on him? Why aren't they cashing in on him? What is it? But why isn't he signing a new contract? We know talks have been ongoing for a new contract. Is the contract situation also limiting? Are they going 50-50 with him? Are they still in a state of indecision? The two parties, Man United and the kid. The transfer window is going, or has Kobbie decided to say, let me take a back seat and go slow? Yes, whereas I had sniffed at England, and I know the World Cup is coming, but more World Cups will come. I'm still a young kid. Let me first be calm. Whether they select me or not, I'll be calm and wait for my time. Is that the case? What is going on with Kobbie? Either way, this is why I think he should be in that Fulham game. If, whether he's, I don't know, whatever case, for as long as he's a Man United player. Because with the way, with Man United now hungry, because right now Man United has proved to everyone that they can now start winning games, thinking of winning games of football. They looked good even without their beautiful striker. Chances were created. Now, against a tough team, they played well, gave a good account of themselves. Against Fulham away, of course, people are coming to judge. Were United only psyched because of Arsenal? I don't feel like that performance was out of psych. It was out of coaching, out of learning and improving as a team. So I expect, so it's more of their identity. That performance looked like more of Man United's new identity, even better. So that should be the bare minimum. So against Fulham, that bare minimum looked like he can destroy anyone. Put Benjamin Sesko up top and then free yourself, because Amorim's system looked like they were respecting Arsenal. That's why he brought in Mount to add on the press, to manage them from top. Then bring Casemiro, keep him limited. Then Bruno, keep him close to Casemiro, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, which was respectful, understandably. But then he learned later that actually he could have beat them, which is okay. Learning process. Respect those who are ahead of you. But against Fulham, you are away. The fans now feel they've got a right for a victory. They feel this team should be winning games against Fulham. And those are the games you need to win if you're going to compete for the top four, where United is expected to compete. Because the smaller teams are more than the tough teams. So win the smaller teams and be lucky or get lucky or manage the big teams and you'll be okay. So Man United, even away at the Craven Cottage, is expected to beat Fulham. That's the expectation. So you need to dominate them by not being defensive at all. So why don't you then play a Kobbie who has got that calmness to in the middle next to Bruno, and then release Bruno to also add, to be like sort of a 10 behind the two 10s, to add to the pressure that Mbuma and Cunha will already build, because he's also a hard worker, and then Sesko up top and score goals, because people, yes, the 20 chances were created, but goals were not scored. People want to see goals. These chances have got to become goals. That can only happen if you overload the final third, the opposition, overload it with your best players. Bruno is one of your best finishers, if not still the best. He doesn't need to be running around to try and protect Casemiro. He needs to be adding there and be sure that the person behind will hold fort, because you need goals. So that's why I would expect Kobbie or even maybe Ugarte, because Casemiro alone cannot do that. If you bring Casemiro still in the middle, it means you're respecting. Whereas, yes, Casemiro has a good long pass, a bit good with his set pieces, but perhaps his passes do not affect the game the way Bruno would if he's concentrating more on going forward. So I think either way, I'm still studying what's going on with Kobbie. We'll get to know what's happening within no time, certainly. It won't be like this forever. I will get to understand what's going on. But one more important thing is for you to understand that you need to learn how this internet pays people. And now, using artificial intelligence, AI, learn. Things are different. The world is changing. Move with the cheese, fam. Don't lag behind. Peace, love, and harmony. Cheers. DSTV powers us to come to you every day. 39K, and we enjoy football the way we're supposed to do.